What's up, everybody? It's your best pal Nick here doing another unboxing here. Now, we already opened up our Legend Series 30 figures to build Bob Backlund, which is great. Normally, though, when we do Legends unboxings, we always get an Ultimate. Now, this one was kind of weird to see it in the Legends figures line, because normally it's a little bit more on the older scale when it comes down to it. However, you know, times are changing and we're not getting younger, right? So I'm super excited for this regardless, but we have our Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt figure. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, as well, or Wyndham Rotunda, as his real name is. If you don't know, Bray Wyatt was one of the better wrestlers that came out of the Ruthless Aggression era, or I would say kind of the PG era, actually. Ruthless Aggression was a little bit before him, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. But definitely one that made his name known in many ways. He had different gimmicks over time. I believe he was Husky Harris. Correct me if I'm wrong on that as well, but he was part of the Nexus as well when he was with NXT. And his dad was IRS for the golden era on that as well. So, yeah, so we had a lot of cool things. I believe his uncle was also part of that too, and they were tag teams as well as the US Express. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I want to make sure I got that all right as well. But we're going to open him up here today. We're going to kind of dive in, talk about Bray Wyatt a little bit. Read the blurb on the back here. It says, "The Eater of Worlds has no followers. He has only brothers and sisters, all in the name of cause. He sees people as sheep, whispering and wondering, but never doing anything about the world deteriorating between their toes. It's time for the masses to wake up and follow the buzzards," which is so cool. I think that's such a crazy blurb. I actually haven't read the blurb when I got this, so I'm pretty excited about it. Height 6'3", from Brooksville, Florida. My apologies. Finisher is Sister Abigail. Championship highlights or career highlights: Universal Champion, WWE Champion, and Raw Tag Team Champion. So he definitely had a good bits of for his career, as well as making a name for himself, just being himself there. So we're going to dive in on this. Ultimates have a little bit more accessories, which is great compared to the Elites, but sometimes we get lucky with the Elites, of course. But let's jump in on it. There's going to be two phrases, one on the top, one on the bottom. I'll read those off as well, and then we'll set up Bray Wyatt the way he is, okay? So let me get a second here, and we'll get jumping right on it. All right, so on the bottom it says the Eater of Worlds, and then on the top it says follow the buzzards, which I love that. I love that. That's a pretty cool thing for Bray Wyatt as well. Cool beans. We got a lot of cool accessories here, so I'm excited to see that. And we're gonna pop this guy open here. I'm gonna hurry up here for us. Alrighty guys, so now that we got that all set up here, I moved around a little bit of few pieces for Bray here going forward on this. So just to let you know, we got a couple of grabbing hands, a couple fists of fury, and a couple open hands here. So we got two fists of fury, one with gloves, one without glove. We have two open hands, one gloved, without glove, and then gripping hands, gloved and without glove, okay? So we got a few different types of hands, which is cool. 3 head sculpts. We have kind of a plain Jane serious head right here. And then we also have his upside down head. Now, this is pretty cool because if you knew Bray Wyatt, one of his moves was to kind of like, he was acrobat, or I won't say, he was very flexible for the type of torso and the body that he had. He was able to do this really creepy move where he kind of braced himself upward, inward, kind of like spidering a little bit. Really, really cool, kind of contorting his body. And so you have an upside down head for him to do that, and it's pretty dang cool, not gonna lie. So his hair's kind of bringing down. He's doing his kind of scary little face, or his funny little face to do it. Comes with that. I went with the smiling face and the look of how he used to come out as himself. as Bray Wyatt. So kind of supposed to give like that out of the, kind of out of the outskirts Bayou kind of like cult leader type thing. So he has his fedora, put his fedora on, has his like Hawaiian shirt with his pants. This is a really cool figure. I don't have one like this. A few things I wish we got though. One thing, and this is the main one, is I wish we got a rocking chair. That would have been really cool as an accessory. I feel like if you have a lot of Bray Wyatt figures, or like an Uncle Howdy, or even Bray Wyatt's last Ultimate as his final form from his last match, rest in peace once again, you already have a lantern, but we don't have the rocking chair. So when we don't have the rocking chair, it gets a little bit crazy to do so and to go forward on it. So on that being said, I wish we had that going for it, but I will say everything else, all the accessories are super fun. The head sculpts are great. Like I said, this figure is actually really cool. Got a cool head sculpts for it. Obviously make it your way that you want. I'm going to have Bray like this for me. I love that whole backyard cult following, style that he had for this gimmick. So I definitely love this whole attire. Soft goods shirts, which is really cool. The pants are white. He's got his OG shoes, which is really, really cool. And we get a lantern, of course. Like I said, I wish that this figure did come with a rocking chair. That would have been really cool to have. I do know that there was a vault collection that they did do for him for Ringside Collectibles that came with a rocking chair. Didn't really see the point of buying it. There wasn't really soft goods on it. It was okay in my opinion, but it's also, how they make their money. You get a lantern with one, you get a rocking chair with the other, or you get, these, it's kind of hit and miss. That's how they make their money with Mattel. Anywho, I dig this. I have the Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt from his final match, televised match with LA Knight, which is cool. It was the pitch dark match, or pitch black match, which is really cool at the time. And so I'm going to definitely be putting this with the Wyatt 6, as well as the Bray Wyatt Ultimate Edition that I got last. But what do you guys think? Are you guys going to set it up this way? Are you guys going to wait till he goes on clearance? Let us know in the comments. Follow, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.